Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Never7, The End of Infinity. And last time, we were trying to get you could tell us why something about the bell. She knows more than what she knows. What? This doesn't make no dang sense. She knows more than what she's telling us. That makes more sense. And we're trying to get it out of her. We're trying to whittle it out of her. Yeah, I think that's about where we are, right? Yeah. So let's keep this rolling, right? If we walk for 15 minutes, we'll probably arrive at Luna Beach. I've got to get her to tell me what she knows before we get there, no matter what it takes. Now's not the time to be competing with her. I resolve myself and decide to confess everything. I give up. I'll tell you everything. Stop walking. Not like he's under interrogation. If he is, this is probably easiest any interrogators are gonna have. Like, we didn't even ask you anything, and you're telling us everything. When she hears those words, Yuka turns around. My case probably has nothing to do with whatever happened between you and the bell. But I want you to listen to everything I'm going to say from now on seriously. It's possible that you might not believe me, and I'm pretty sure that you probably won't believe me. She's gonna tell her about the dreams, and why would she not believe him? Because she's had bad feelings twice, at least. I think she's had bad feelings more than that, I think. But at least twice, so, yeah. But it's all true, and not making any of this up, that's all I want you to know. Alright, let's start on the morning of the 1st. Is he in court or something? That's right, the morning where you burst into my room half asleep. Just right before that, I had a dream. It was a very hopeless dream. Yeah, in that dream, someone died. She is hearing a dream, right? Well, I'm thinking she probably had a very similar dream. It was Saturday, April 6th. I don't remember the exact time and location, and I don't know who that someone was either. Now, it is weird when you're in it, when you do have a dream. Personally, I can't remember my dreams very well after about 5-10 minutes. I guess that's probably normal, but it's weird that when you're in a dream, you can know certain things. I mean, that is pretty accurate. Even though stuff isn't evident, you somehow know it somehow. But in that corpse's palm, Yuka fiercely shakes her head as if she's seriously disturbed. Because that expression from earlier did agree with that statement. Why does Yuka know? The whole topic of this conversation was the bell, so in a flash, shivers run down my spine. Not even bothering to hide my disturbed appearance, I awkwardly nod. Now? What do you mean now? What does that mean? Hey, Yuka. Yuka's silent, but I don't think she's trying to ignore me. Rather, she seems to be pondering something. She's desperately trying to look for an answer. It's written all over her face. Wait, what did she say a minute ago? It made me think that this made me think this is supposed to be happening, but not at the moment of which it's happening. Is that how I read that sentence a minute ago? All I can do is wait.
Makoto.
Yuka suddenly mutters this.
Makoto, 落ち着いて聞いてね.
Okay. I go.
誠が見た夢.
Oh, dang it. Cut her off. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. I assumed that
それ
much.
も誠と同じ日1日の朝に。でも正確に言うとあれは夢じゃなくって。
Hold on.
誠、お願い最後まで聞いて。
Upon her request, I bite my tongue, keeping my mouth shut.
あの朝見た夢の内容はよく覚えてないって私そう言ったよね。だけど、それは嘘だったの。本当はちゃんと覚えてた。もちろん誠と同じように場所とか時間とかそういう細かいところまでは覚えてないんだけど。
That's I hadn't even thought of it until now. The hopeless dream Yuka said she had was the same as mine. Surprised as I even begin to describe how I feel, my mind goes completely blank. Why didn't you tell me? These words that I faintly mutter sound as if they're not my own.
だってそんなこと言えるわけないでしょ。誰かが死ぬ夢だったなんて。誠だって。だから誰にも言わなかったんじゃないの？それにあの朝誠の部屋に行った時、誠は全然分かってないみたいだったし。だから私その時は本当にただの夢だったんだって思ったの。絶望的な夢って言ったのは嘘じゃなかったんだよ。
I understand, yet I also don't quite comprehend. I shake my head trying to straighten my thoughts. It's important that I pay attention to every word Yuka said right now. This isn't the time to be spacing out.
でもね、ある時を境にしてあれはただの夢じゃないんじゃないかってまた思い始めるようになったの。確か3日の4時ぐらいだったかな。くるみちゃんと2人で商店街に行った後、私たちは月浜を通ってロッジに帰ることにしたの。その途中であれがあの鈴が落ちているのを見つけて。
You found the bell on Moon Beach? And you picked up that bell on Moon Beach before that girl ever did. Yuka nods with a serious expression.
私怖くなっちゃって。だってそっくりそのまま。ちょうどその時くるみちゃん私の後ろでほどけた靴の紐を結び直してるところで。だからすぐに投げたの。くるみちゃんが気づく前に思いっきり海に向かって。
I'm gonna pause it for just a minute, okay? Alright, well, couldn't find anything about the controls, so let me know what the controls of this game, now that I think about it. I guess I need to, it would help if I loaded a prior save and tested the stuff out on it. Because I know scroll wheel. Clicking scroll wheel will do this. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Clicky scroll wheel will work on this. Rolly scroll wheel will work on Never7. I know this now. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I'm gonna feel really stupid if clicky scroll wheel was exactly how it was in Never7. I'm pretty sure what you did was roll it and it did it. Okay. It's been like 10 minutes. I spent 10 minutes trying to find the controls of this daggum game. And I couldn't find it. And so now I'm probably lost about what I was actually trying to look up and review and see what Yuka said. What did Yuka say? What did Yuka say that made me think that something... Okay, this was on back. Okay. Yeah, he's told her to dream. Okay. She said something very strange. Oh, yeah, is this on from the last episode? Huh. Yeah, okay, that was from the beginning. Am I skipping something, or is it just a horrible, horrible memory? Well, she said something about time. She said something about time. I know she did, but it's not time. And that made me really, really paranoid. Okay, well. Okay, well, I'm wasting time. Oh well, I know she said something and I couldn't find it in that text. But she said something that really made me question about if she's. To be honest, I'm wondering if she knows more than what she's telling already. You know, she's not telling it. I mean, she hadn't told her whole story, but I'm wondering. She said something about he shouldn't know it yet, which means that she knows more than she knew, than she's saying already. You know. Okay. And that was when you started to think it might not have just been a dream. Seriously, I'm going to go back and relook at this because I'm sure that it said something like that.
もちろんそれでもまだ半信半疑だったけど
Geez, this is so screwed up. Everything's the exact same as with me. The bell I threw on the night of the first washed up on the beach. And on the afternoon of the third, Yuka picked it up and threw it into the ocean again. But then...
でもね、あの鈴は再び波に打ち寄せられて浜辺に上がっちゃってたのよ。
This was the worst joke ever in the existence of all the jokes that exist. It's a bell that comes back. Perhaps it's because it's the wording. There's a way that this is a really horrible joke, but I've got to find a way to word it. You know what? Here's a project. In the comments, make up a joke, okay? Comment. I mean, the joke is about Boomerang. You can ring a bell. A bell can... Somebody can ring a bell. Okay, I know that... How can I use this in past tense? He rang the bell. Okay. Very obvious. Yeah, very, very obvious. So, your project, if you choose to accept it, is to come up with a really, really horrible joke that involves a bell that keeps coming back. And the fact that Boomerang is a thing that always comes back, and that ring is the past tense of ring, which is what you do to a bell. Yes. Expect some quality work.
あの女の子、お月様の形をした砂浜で拾ったの。
Daggone it. Yeah.
混乱しちゃって。何が何だかさっぱりわからなかったけど、だけど現実にあの女の子は夢で見た鈴を持ってる。それだけは疑いようもない事実だったから。だから私、昨日展望公園で誠と別れてからすぐにあの子を追いかけたの。
Makes sense. And then you traded your cat keychain for it?
うん。
So that's strange. I don't know why I did that.
どうしてもほっとけなかったんだよ。あの夢のこと 100% 信じてたわけじゃないし、今でも信じたくなんかないけど。でも理屈とかじゃなくて、絶対にどんなことがあっても取り返さなきゃいけないんだってそう思ったから。
Do you still have it? When I press her, Yuka gently shakes her head, while muttering this in a small voice. And what do you do to it?
捨てた。
Threw it away? Where?
海に。
It hasn't worked yet. You threw it into the ocean
だ
again?
けど今度は絶対に浜に上がるようなことはないと思う。
Seriously, eat that thing. And you'll be walking around ringing, you know, crazy like. But that thing ain't gonna. Well, no, it shouldn't come out before the 6th. How can you be so
捨
sure?
てた場所は展望公園だから。あそこならどんな波が来たって打ち上げられることはないでしょ。
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. You really threw it away?
うん。
And you saw the exact spot in the ocean where it sank, right?
見届けたよ。しっかりとこの目で。
Also, if they're really worried about this thing popping up on the 6th, I mean, it's some metallic, like, bell, you know, thing, so why don't they take a hammer to it and smash it? I mean, it's... I don't think that would stand up too well to a hammer, you know? I think a few whacks would do it, flatten it out. Phew, then it's fine. A little sigh of relief. Or if they really want to make sure it doesn't, you know, pop back up, they could mail it somewhere, you know. I don't think there's anything illegal about mailing a bell, is there? I don't think there is. I could look up the postal laws, but I'm pretty sure that that's not illegal. Something ticking, however, might be a little bit more sketchy. But I don't think any bomb mailer is going to be very successful for something like that. With something like that, unless he's in a cartoon. Of course, I still have many questions left. The premonition is a prophetic dream, and why did Yuka and I have the same dream at the same time? However, now that the issue of the bell has been settled, those things aren't really an issue anymore. If that damned bell is gone, then it's impossible for things to turn out exactly the way they did in the dream. In other words, with the way things have turned out, all those things like my premonitions and prophetic dream have lost all meaning. Is that really true? There might be more than one bell, too. But they're like, yeah, there were bells at the shrine, right? Yeah. Can I really be so confident that everything's been resolved just like that? Something's unclear. There's definitely something bugging me in the corners of my heart. It's something that's possibly a slip of the tongue that Yuka might have made. And on that morning when I went into your room, you didn't seem to know any of it. Because of that, I really thought it was just a dream at that time. That's not what I remember her saying that made me paranoid. It was something else. I think? Crap, now I can't remember. What's unusual about that? Just what could be bothering me? Why do I feel a strange sense of discomfort around those words? Spurred on by my impulses, I ask her. Say, Yuka, you're still hiding something from me, right?
ある。
Thank you. Thank you for being an easy interrogation person. Subjectee, I guess you'd say. Wait, no, subject. No, that's the same thing. Isn't it? Subjectee, subjector. The person that you're trying to get the information whittled from. Yes, that's what I'm meaning. She answers as I expected. However, I didn't expect her to say it so nonchalantly.
でもね、まだ教えられないの。
Why?
確信が持てないんだよ。間違いなくそうだって断言することができないから。だからもうちょっとだけ待って。あと少しで全ての謎が解けるような気がするの。
Wouldn't it be easier for two people to possibly solve a mystery? Is just I'm saying that mysteries, but don't you think it'd be more efficient if we teamed up and thought about it together to solve them? It'd be a lot quicker. Yuka doesn't answer. Her brow furrows as she ventures deeper in thought. See, sometimes logic happens even in anime type stuff. Before long, she suddenly speaks.
4月6日土曜日。つまり明日ね。
After that, Yuka stubbornly refuses to talk. She just puts out a date and walks away, okay? Even though we've arrived at Moon Beach, she doesn't even try to talk about anything. Yuka's probably so wrapped up in her thoughts right now that she won't pay attention to anything I would have to say. Typical. Izumi-san greets Yuka and I the moment she sees us. We give her a light bow. Izumi-san thanks us. She's talking about what happened with Kurumi, of course. We smile in response to her gratitude. Yuka's smile is very awkward, and then, right after that... No, it's nothing. Take it outside. That's always a good idea when people are fighting. Izumi-san. I'll have curry. Izumi-san disappears into the kitchen, looking quite puzzled. I'm kind of puzzled why she said hurry. As I finish my curry, I have 3 cups of coffee. Because I can't see where the sun is, my sense of time is vague. I remember my watch and look down at it. It's already been several hours since we came here. In that time, you and I haven't exchanged a single word. Izumi-san instantly sensed our situation and graciously left us alone about it. And over there, Kurumi shows up. I'm sure she's as sensitive about social situations as Izumi is. Maybe she is as sensitive about stuff like that. Kurumi is holding a mug in her hand. It's filled with hot milk. I suddenly miss the noisy Yuka who made that stupid joke about Kurumi and milk 3 days ago. No, it's nothing really. Well, that's kind of the definition of a worry, you know? It's not it at all. Kurumi is being really nosy. She really is still a kid after all. Say, Kurumi, it's really not that big of a deal. We've just gotten a bit melancholic because the weather is bad. Yeah. Yep. She doesn't seem to agree, but it seems I've deceived her for now. Kurumi says this as if something has crossed her mind. Something good? Kurumi leaves her seat with those words. Watches Kurumi heads for the entrance, then turns and disappears up the stairs to the 2nd floor. And at that time... Okay. Yuka suddenly exclaims this. Yuka is staring at the mug Kurumi left behind. Wow, what did you get? She says that Yuka suddenly jumps over the guardrail on the terrace. Really? We're in that big of a hurry? We can't walk downstairs or through places? Can't you use the door like a normal person? Where are you going? This sudden turn of events has left me estranged in the dark. Anyway, I guess I should follow Yuka now. Despite my initial protest, I follow Yuka's lead and jump from the terrace onto the sandy beach. But then I realize I have weak ankles, and I break my ankle. And Yuka runs off, and a shark eats me in the game. Because, you know, them sand sharks. After making sure that I've landed, Yuka turns around and starts running up the beach. Okay, she was actually caring about whether or not he made the land. Okay. I follow right after. We climb up the banks and get on the road along the coastline. Yuka keeps running, and then we finally arrive at our destination. This is the Shikinomori Shrine. Why did Yuka come to this place? I'll wait for her to explain. Right now she's gripping her knees while trying to catch her breath. Before long, she takes a deep breath, turns towards me and speaks.
Makoto, 泉さんがこの神社について話した時のことを覚えてる？
You mean when she told us about the god of the demons, right?
そう。あの時泉さん、この神社では神隠しが起こるって言ったよね。
Yeah, what's the major problem? Yeah.
神隠し。人が忽然と姿を消すこと。
Well, in the end, it was proven to be just a superstition. Yesterday, you, me, and Kurumi stepped inside the shrine. As you saw, none of us disappeared to anywhere else.
だけどそれだけじゃ迷信に過ぎないってことの証明にはならないと思うよ。泉さんは何もここに来たら必ず神隠しに会うなんて言ってないんだから。私はむしろ昨日この神社の中に入ったことで逆に神隠しのことを信じられるようになったよ。
Huh? What's that?
あの護符。鈴の裏に貼られたあの護符に何て書いてあったか覚えてない？
It was the spring rain at the end of the cave. Something.
もう一番大事なとこ覚えてないんだから。
Something about. Oh crap! I actually literally can't remember it. Something about. You're ringing the bell at the end of here. Important part.
春雨や岬の果てに鳴り響く鈴とともにや時は解かれん。その時は解かれんのところわからない？この意味。時の流れから解き放たれて別の時間へと飛ばされる。
What exactly is Yuka talking about? To be honest, I just had an idea that perhaps this thing is like the Weeping Angels in Doctor Who. Perhaps there's something here that keeps sending them back. It's something that keeps setting them back 7 days, except it wipes their memory somehow, or their conscious memories, perhaps. Some subconscious stuff stays around so that the premonition type stuff can happen. But anyway, yeah. That's gonna be it. I do hope you folks enjoyed, and sorry for the weird break there in the middle there, where I was trying to get that statement. I know she said something like that. I'm gonna have to check it because I know. But anyway, yeah. Folks enjoyed, I shall see you in the next one. And if you see this on this date, the what is today? The 13th. All right, yeah. And there'll be a Half-Life 1 stream tonight at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. And if you see this any other date, then well, this don't make no sense. But anyway, just letting you know that the stream will be happening, and that series will keep going. So, yep. Anyway, as I've said 3 times already, or 4, I don't know, 2, I can't remember. Hope you folks enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next episode. Farewell there.